Hello? Can everybody hear me? I guess that mic check. Is my volume okay? Everybody hearing me? Hi, fake sheep. How are you doing? How's everyone? Okay, not good. Oh, yeah, I can hear myself now. Okay. Hello. I think you can see my hand here. See my cool tattoos. Kinda. Mic check 1 2. This is my gunsmithing tutorial thingy. I'm going to be working on my Kalashnikov firearms. This right here is a KP9 pistol. It's the only gun that will actually fit in the camera all the way. But for my first gun, I'm going to be working on my Romanian SAR-1 or SAR-1. 1 second here. Move this out of the way. Clear it too, because I think I had it. Yeah, it's good. It is good to go. But yeah, so I'm hoping, oh, I'm okay. Sorry, I just saw that. I wasn't looking at the chat right now. But hopefully Twitch won't ban me for this. I mean, I looked at it. The only time somebody got banned is when they shot their screen. And apparently there is people who, like, do range Twitches. Which I would like to do if I could figure out how, but I don't think we live out deep enough in the woods to do that. Wait, how am I a bad sheep? Anyways, this is the SAR. So it's mostly an AKM. It's got that dong grip. I modified it with some cheap like rail thing because I can't get the whatchamacallit. I forget the brand, but I can't get the actually like good one, so I have this one like just rigged on there until I can find one. It's not the matter of affording them, it's just a matter of finding them in stock because they never make enough. So I'll be working on this one first. So this is the main reason I actually have to change the springs, is because I upgraded the trigger here. It's already cleared. I checked before the stream. I don't know what that means. But, so anyways, I replaced the trigger here, and it's an old gun. It's very beat up. When I got it, it was just, like, red with rust, so it's kind of cleaned up now. It's not the nicest AK, but it works, and it works for me. But after replacing the trigger, I went to shoot it, and then the bolt carrier was hitting the back. So it was really rough recoil, and I did not know why. But I realized it was the springs probably worn, and the new trigger is light enough that it doesn't give enough resistance, so it just hits the back, and it's really uncomfortable to shoot. So, yeah, so after I place the string with spring, and I'm going to be doing that with, 1 sec. I have... that's factory. I have an extra power recoil spring. So I'm hoping you can kind of see that. I am hoping that this will fix my problems and I'll be back to good recoil. So I'll show like kind of basic disassembly of a Kalashnikov rifle in this as well. Hey Abe, no, don't photobomb my stream, you asshole. So, this is the new spring. I don't want to lose track of this one. I'm probably going to hurt myself a lot, especially since this is an extra power spring, so it's going to be a lot rougher. And probably, I may break my fingers. Who knows? Sheep horn. Oh, the sheep horn grip. Yeah, I'm actually going to change the grip out, because I kind of want the standard old AK grip. Just to I like changing things up. I like making things different. So I'll be replacing the grip on that. But so anyways, an AK, you kind of have to disassemble it. Well, actually I should take this off first. And nope. Yeah, that's all good. So there's this button here, and you basically just press on that, and then the dust cover comes off. And this is the spring here. So there we go. This isn't actually an ALG spring, so it is a newer spring, but I figured I'd put the 15% extra power one in. So, and then I'll put this in my KP9 because it's a little bit more durable than the factory spring. And I'm hoping that doesn't mess up my gun. So I do not want to lose a spring. I already dropped it. So, and then to disassemble the rest of the AK, it's bolt back, and then this is the whole bolt carrier group. That's the bolt there. And then this is the inside of an AK. It's just simple. I mean, I could take out the trigger, but it's a little annoying. I don't really want to do that. I don't really have to. I mean, it's not terrible. So yeah, and then to take off this, which I'll have to anyways, there's this little lever right here. It's kind of hard to see right there. And you flip that up, and then it'll flatten out, and then the gas tube comes right off. So that is how to take apart an AK for the most part. To get the bottom handguard off, you just I gotta stick something in there. Right in there, there's a little button thing, a little lever thing, and I gotta pull that, but I can't do it with my fingers. It's a little stiff. But yeah, I'll be taking that off, and now I will be struggling with getting this spring off. So this hurts. It hurts a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if a spring shoots out in my face, or crushes my finger. This sounds cool. Oh, which sounds? Like the Kerchow, the AK sound. Yeah, no, those sounds are cool. So here's I guess I'll go get the handguard, the bottom handguard out. I just gotta grab it from my drawer of spare parts. Hammer. Where the heck did I put it? I totally had it somewhere here. I think it might be. Huh. Okay, I don't know where I put them. Swear to God they're in here somewhere. Probably should have found this before the stream. Maybe I put it in the safe. One of these. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I can't find the part of the handguard, but that's fine. I don't really have to change it. Give it one more look in this drawer before I give up. Okay, well, whatever. Can't find it. I did find another one, but it's uglier. So I'm not actually gonna do this today. I can do it another day. I'll just find the thing. I don't think I showed it. I'm looking for one of these, but this one's beat up. I have like 2 really nice ones. Actually, wait! No, I think I know where it is. There's one last place. Well, I'll be right back. Okay. In box. Ammo. Ammo. Definitely ammo. Well, it simply looks like I've played myself. And it has disappeared. To God's nowhere. God knows where. Fuck. Okay. I 100% give up. Hydrate. I will sip my drink. It's Dr. Pepper. Something in Russian. I guess, Privyet. I don't know. I'm sorry about the rummaging. I can't find it. So, I'm gonna do what I've been afraid to do. And, I'm gonna get this spring off. Kind of have to, take a towel, kinda. And you gotta pull it down. I'm very not strong, so... Ah, shit. Ah. Okay. That is not wanting to work. So I gotta get my tool here. Kinda gotta. There we go. So this thing you kind of pull apart and that comes off. And now very carefully, sorry, that was kind of off screen. Very carefully I have to release it. So basically there's this little bit. I'll show it once I get the entire spring off. So this is what's inside the recoil spring, the recoil return spring. Oop, a little bit off. It's just that. And then the spring goes over top. So what the spring does is the pressure holds it together, holds this bit together. And this keeps the spring from flying out. So now, that was the relatively easy part, was getting this thing out. I'm not going to drink water. Water's too hard. Even though it's across the room. But I'll take this thing off. Now it's time to put this thing off and this thing on. So I'll show you a standard spring. This is a standard spring, and you'll notice it's shorter. So that little bit extra spring gives it a bit more power to it. So I'm hoping it should last a little bit longer, and keep the AK from beating itself apart. I'll put that to the side there. So this part sucks. I hurt myself like every time. So I gotta get this thing on. Get this all over. And then kinda, well, I want this to stay kinda straight. I need something like a, here, I guess I can use a live round here. Kind of use that as a tool to keep this thing from going back. This is just kind of making it a little bit easier. I don't want the thing following me all the way. There's probably a much easier way to do this. I'm probably doing this the most difficult way possible, but I haven't done this too many times. I've done it once before. And so I'm just trying to make it just a tiny bit easier on myself. Alright, there we go. Alright, pulling this down. Alright, holy shit. Gotta lift this up. Oh, god damn it. Alright, there we go. And then the thing I gotta put around. This is normally where I hurt myself, but I think I've learned my lesson. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, I did it. First try, without hurting myself, unfortunately. Frick. Now the towel's caught in it. There we go. There we go. So that is the recoil spring. So it is noticeably kind of bendy. But I'll put the AK all back together, do a simple functions check, and see how it feels. It should feel a lot smoother, hopefully. So yeah, that's the AK. To put it back on, simply put the gas tube on, slide this thing back into place, and that's good to go. So the next part is the bolt. We want to put that back. We might make sure the hammer's down right here. You'll notice like this is in its down position, this is in its up position. So you want to make sure that's always down. And there we go. It's all in. And then put the recoil spring back in. And this guide, put it in there. And there's like a little notch right here. I don't know if I've shown you that, but it just kind of slides in and you can press. And now you can kind of see how it works. You got the spring. Oh yeah, that's a bit more force taking it back. It's kind of an awkward position. But I can do a functions check. You rack it once, and then you pull the trigger, make sure the trigger goes back. And then I can't really do this while showing you, but you keep the trigger held down and then check for reset and fire. I think there's one other thing I'm forgetting. Am I forgetting something? No, that's it? Okay. Yeah, so it all works now. And now there's a nice new recoil spring in there. It's 15% stronger than the factory, so again, it should last a little bit longer. It may dampen recoil just a tiny bit. I'm not sure. I'm hopeful. But it seems to be a lot smoother, because with the old spring, I should have showed before I'd taken it off, it would kind of hang up right here. Like right here, but now it just very nicely just slides into place. No, it's all good. I've checked to make sure it's clear. The little live round here, which probably for safety reasons shouldn't be around, won't even fire out of this thing. So, but I will move it out of the way for the next rifle. That went a lot smoother than I thought, because my first time doing this, I pinched my finger really bad, and it was bruised for like a long time. Yeah, you can see the chamber. So putting this back, it's also very difficult. I'll have a better camera setup once I move in a couple days, because I'm getting a different desk. But I'm not getting a different desk. I have a different desk in the living room. Ah, no, this is falling off. Oh well, I didn't tighten that up well enough. But there we go. And that is how it is. To put this on, you just kind of smack it down there. So, all I have to do now is put the optic back on, and I should be good to go. Oh, wrong way. I'm dumb. I was looking at the screen. And so, yeah, there we go. There's the AK. I can show it with a mag in. There it is. And there it is. That is what it looks like for the most part, as well as you can see it. It's a very pretty gun. Yeah, thank you very much, McDonald's Sprite. Yeah, I mean, really I was just gonna do this myself, and then I was like, you know what, I really like Firearms. I should try and integrate it to my stream. So I'm gonna be doing this a bit, so I can make it work. So I'm going to get my next gun. And this one has also had an issue of it flings brass super far. So this is at 74. Oh no! I dropped the spring. Okay. I will grab the spring quickly. It fell on the edge of my desk. There we go. I'll keep it somewhere where it won't fall. So this is my 74. We've had a couple issues, mainly with the spring. Oh yeah, rest in peace, spring. So this is my 74. Again, it's Bulgarian. It's not an actual Russian one, unfortunately, but it's essentially the same. I got the 5.5 millimeter rear trunnion in. It's a commercial one, you can tell by that little thing there. But also kind of hard to notice unless you know what you're looking for. The handguard and stuff is, I actually used to have Zenico furniture on the SAR. I can post a picture of it on Twitter later. Because I just like changing furniture a lot, but I really liked having a gun that was kind of all wooden, and it really adds a lot of weight, so I took it all off. But it will fit. I had the, here, I'll get it right, because it's right next to me. I had these on it there. So this is the B30 and the B31M, I believe. And so that used to be in my SAR. It fit fine. It just, like all Zenit stuff, it kind of had to be hammered in. This is actually a really weird one. I don't know if it's real or fake. This was from a guy, a colonel in the Rosgvardia. He was a sober guy. He claims it's real, but I'm honestly pretty sure it's fake. Because it won't fit the... God, whatever the hell this is, the B33, I believe. So it wouldn't fit without modification, and they're not supposed to do that. So I'm pretty sure this is just a repro. However, it is a very good repro. I guess it served him well. It served me okay while I used it. But I don't need it anymore. This is a stock I had on it, on the old SAR. I didn't like the cheek weld. It was a little too high. So I took it off. And then I was just like, well, I'll just leave it all wood. So it looks better all wood. It's really generally functionally the same. So yeah, this is an AK-74 from what you can see of it. This is its, this is the muzzle of it. It's got that 24mm break. All this stuff. Well, I used to have all Russian furniture. This is an old gen Russian folder stock. This is American though, because it has to be compliant. But I tried to make it as Russian as possible, so without actually buying a Russian gun. But again, functionally the same. So the stock here folds by pushing this button. I'm just doing kind of like a brief overview of the rifle, but you'll be able to see a bit more here. Oh, the flashlight just went off. So, oh yeah, the flashlight's very cool. This is an MVRI flashlight. So I believe this was an issued parts, like accessory kits to FSB. I'm not sure. It's quite old. It's very like not modern. Like the only way to turn it on is by pushing it or by turning it. It is not very high speed at all. Yeah, it's made to look like an older gun, but of course it has some kind of modernized stuff. Like this G33 is certainly newer, and so is God, I'm having a brain fart. Whatever this hollows, whatever this EOTech is, I think it's the 5. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart though. And then I have the Senetco, not Pursed. It's the Klesch 2IKS. So this is an IR. I can turn it on. You won't see it. It's on right now. It's too faint even if I didn't have this filter on, but there's a little blue light. That's the only way you can tell it's on. And I'm pretty sure it will fry your eyeballs. So, I haven't zeroed it yet because I haven't gone night shooting yet. Oh, okay. Hey, Bab, can you pass me a water? I gotta hydrate. Water. So yeah, this is this, and thank you. So this is like, the top rail here is, and the dust cover, it's actually attached to the handguard. Oh, you saw my hair? Oh no. Water. So, water. I drink it. I drink the water. I hope you're happy. It's gone. It died. So anyways, top dust cover. It's attached to the handguard. It holds 0. Lots of people are skeptical, but the Zenitco one will hold 0 just fine. So again, probably should double check it's clear. I mean, I checked them all earlier, but just for the sake of the stream, yes, there's nothing in the chamber. And so this thing just comes off the same as any other one, but it kind of levers up like that. I'm not going to take the whole thing apart, there's no need to. So I am just going to take the spring out. Like, this is literally works exactly the same as the SAR. So I will put that back. I will put this to the side, or on my desk. And then we have the spring again, and I will continue with that bullshit I was doing. So these recoil springs are supposed to be replaced every 4,000 rounds. I've put well over 4,000 rounds through this, and it's a surplus spring. It might be a little slow. I'm not sure. How is it working for you? just fine. It's working fine for my husband, but he's in the same room, so. And I'm looking at my stream because I have it open on Twitch as well. Yeah. There is a delay, though. There's a delay no matter what, kinda. So, I gotta do the same thing with this. It's compress this spring, and then you see this little thing right here? You gotta kind of take that off. Oh. And then very slowly release the tension so it doesn't fly out. Oh god, this thing's horribly dirty. Alright. Oh, I'm glad I brought this towel. There's just a bunch of carbon there. It won't hurt it, but it is. My hands are all gunked up now. I guess I'll clean that off while I'm in there. Oh, it's bent a little bit. Oh no. That's fine. It hasn't affected the gun before. Just getting some of this off. I don't really take apart my springs too often, but now that I know that they should be changed more often to prevent wear. Oh yeah, he's very quiet. Say something, Bab.
Hello.
Say something louder. No, not weird. Say something loud. Like, just say hello very loudly.
Hello! How are you? Fine, thank you.
There you go. See, he's there. He's alive. He's very good at keeping quiet for streams. Even when he's home and, like, I'm not streaming, he's pretty quiet. However, occasionally he will watch, like, YouTube poops, and the same YouTube poop every single fucking time, and he'll just be howling in laughter. So, and it's never, like, he'll always try and show me, and I'm like, this is the same thing you watched, like, 2 days ago. I've seen this, like, 15 times. You've played it so many times to me, and you're still just, like, howling over it, so, or sometimes it's like a meme that I'll see, and he'll just be, like, losing his shit, and I'm like, I saw this, like, 3 times today. Oh, no! I've made a mistake. I didn't see which spring is the real one. Okay, wait, no, never mind. I can easily tell which one. This dirty-ass spring. Okay. So, it is the spring with all the carbon on it that is the old one. And, yeah, this thing looks pretty worn. Like, it's either worn or... I don't know how springs work. I'm not an engineer. But it is significantly shorter. So, I think it has been past its time. And I'm talking like this thing flings brass like a mile away. It is insane. It's probably not good for the wear of the gun. So, it hasn't been hitting the back of the receiver, which is fine, but still, the brass shouldn't be flying that far. Wait, what did you need the link to? Epsilon? Sorry, I just saw that.
He wants my YouTube poop link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Just fire it in there. This one should be a little bit easier because it's just a regular tension spring. I'll use this little 545 round to kind of thread it through. Actually, I guess I can go this way. I'm not smart. There's, again, probably way better ways of doing this. I'm just trying to get it through as much as possible because I don't want to be... I want to have to fight with this thing as little as I have to. Get up there. Yeah, this is probably the dumbest way to do it. I'm just can't rely on pure muscle strength because I have none. During the pandemic, I've worked out like grand total of. I'm a fart smeller. I like the smell of my own farts. Where is this going? My arms are already really tired because I've been packing stuff all day, which was surprisingly, like, tiring. Because we move, like, this weekend. Okay, so this goes down. I lift this up. Oh, shit. I should have thought about this before. So. Ooh, shit. Nope. Don't want to do that. Ah! Alright, so I'm going to put this through here. And then this right here. There we go. There we go. It didn't shoot out. There we go. I did it without killing myself. Again, 2 out of 3. I promised you I would injure myself, but it looks like I am a fraud. Cause I'm just killing this. So to put the spring back, very simple. I open it back up, and then I pop the spring in there, and then I close her back up. Give it a big slam there. That needs a bit of oil. There's a bit of rust there, but I can do that after stream. I don't want to whip that out. And to check the chamber again, there it is. You can see the chamber's clear. I can't, got my finger in there. There's nothing in there. Hello, fake sheet. And the functions test again. Pulled it back. It's fine. And then hold the trigger while pushing the bolt forward. Yeah, it feels much smoother now, actually. It feels like less getting caught on the rails there. And so finally, this is a centerpiece, and literally my favorite gun that we own. It's also, I believe it's your favorite gun too, right, Bab? Is this, which I've shown you earlier. This is I've got the very venerable 9mm in there. That's like $60 worth. They're like $1 each now. It's insane. But yeah, so this is my KP9. It's based off the PP1901, the Vitzias. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It is fun. It is adorable. It is tiny. It's got this little pistol brace here. It is not an SBR. That is a pistol brace. So it's actually very comfortable. It fits like this on your arm. So it pops open. So I am getting a different adapter to it. So it's actually just replacing this tube. And I actually have a Zenitco PT3 coming in, and I got a little adapter. Should be. Oh god. Hopefully. Oh, there it is. I got this aluminum ferrotech adapter. So I'll be actually installing this on stream as well. So this is to attach to the PT3. It took like 3 months for me to get, because stuff from Russia, well, 3 months for it to even ship. I haven't even gotten it yet, so it just passed customs like 2 days ago, and so I'm waiting for that to come in. And basically I take this part off and I put it on the PT3, which is a genuine stock, but I shorten it down. I make sure I can't pull it back, so I don't have the legal length of pull thing. And then I put this thing back on with the adapter. There we go. Put you back. So this works a bit differently. I can actually show you. I'll get the SAR, because it's a little bit more like a normal AK. Take this mag out because it is loaded. I will check the chamber again. It is good. It is clear. So, a standard AK, I don't know if you saw, but I will take the piston out actually. Should have just left it out. So, a standard AK operates on a piston. So you'll see like that. It has a little piston end right there. And so what happens is, oh shit. Now I'll put this back in. What happens in a standard AK is, so the round will shoot, all the gas will push the bullet out here, and then right here, the gas will come up this the gas block, and it'll go through here, and it'll push on the piston, and that pressure on the piston, that extra gas, will pull back the bolt, and the spring pushes it back forward. So, but the KP9 does not operate that way. The KP9 is direct blowback, so shit. So it doesn't function that way, because 9mm, kind of anemic. It's not good for long gas systems like that. It won't have enough pressure, because all that gas burns up really quick inside of a longer barrel. I'm pretty sure that I'm explaining that right. So this KP9, it operates a bit differently. So this is very similar to the Zenico, but it's attached to the, the trunnion, the front trunnion for the barrel. So it's actually pretty stable. There's no side rail on this, because of course there's a top rail. Hi, so hyped. D Spectra FSB. So this is a KP9. I don't know if I'll change the spring. I guess I probably should maybe do it, but this is the this, you'll notice there's no piston. It's literally just a guide rod. So this gun doesn't actually have a gas block. It has a front sight that looks like it could have one, but nope. It is just straight up a front sight. There is nothing in this. There's no gaskets in the gas tube thing. So, okay. Bever, can you pass me another water? I'm drinking whole ass waters. Thank you. It is drunk. Yeah, so anyways, it's just a guide rod. There's no piston. So it relies purely on the blowback of the round. But it does make it a little bit finickier. So I'm kind of worried. The ALG spring supposedly does work fine in the KP9. And it's got this thing. I'm not an engineer. Supposedly this little loop here is supposed to make it last longer. I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I heard it works well, but I kind of don't want to mess with it, because again, this is just direct blowback, so it's a little bit more finicky to things like spring changes. So I'm probably going to leave it for now, and if I notice it kicks a little bit too hard or something, then I'll definitely replace the spring. Maybe we'll actually replace... You know what? Actually, fuck it. It does kick a little bit hard. I'll replace the spring to this. Oop. There's a bit of dirt in there. I don't like it. I'm very... even though these things can run super dirty, I like having them clean. And it looks like those are some metal shavings, which is fine for a normal, not normal, I mean, fine for a new gun. This thing's brand new, so it's gonna have a little bit of abrasion to it, but, yeah, so I will replace this here. Should be the same. It shouldn't be as rough as the other ones. Yeah, already it isn't that bad. So I take this little thing off again, carefully release pressure on the spring. Yeah, there's a shit ton of grease on that. I'll just get that clean while I'm at it. Then I will shove this new spring in. Actually, let's compare the length. It's a little bit stronger, I think, from what I see. I don't know what else affects the spring. Again, not an engineer. I'm not a professional gunsmith either. I'm just like a hobbyist. I kind of just fiddle with these things. I mean, I've kind of considered getting my gun, like my FFL though. When the blank exploded in the wasser. Oh no. Hey, that's my... It's not a wasser, it's a SAR. It's different. If you're talking about my gun now. Get this thing out. With my handy dandy, very high-tech tool of a 5.45 round that I just had like on my desk. Alright, and I pull this down. We'll lift this up a bit. And I will do the old... sorry, it's kind of off screen there. So, there we go. And release. Ow, it pinched me a bit. There we go, that was my pain I promised. But yeah, this is a little bit tighter. I will see how it feels on this thing. I will do this and put the bolt back in. I guess I can visualize it since it's a bit smaller. I really have to stick my arms out here. And it likes doing this too. I really got to push the bolt forward. It's not an issue while firing, just putting it back together. I kind of have to smack it, which is normal for AKs. You beat the shit out of them. When I first started working on AKs, I was very gentle with them, and I kept thinking everything was messed up. Oh, have a good day, McDonald's Sprite. So I kept thinking I would mess stuff up, but no, you just really have to beat the shit out of AKs. So there's the new spring in. It's all changed. Smack that down. And there we go. So functions test again. Pull it back. Pull the trigger. Pull it back. Hold the trigger back. Check the reset. Until next time, McDonald's Sprite. Ow. Well, ow for the gun. So there we go. It actually, again, it feels much smoother. Like I feel good about that upgrade. So this is the stock spring. I should probably mark it with a piece of tape, just in case something does mess up. I know which spring to put back on it. So I'll take a piece of like painter's tape. Oh, bye, so hyped. So Hyped is where I got the SAR from. It was kind of a pain. It was a long story. Because in order to do it legally with somebody that lives in another state, we had to go through an FFL. And so we had to get our FFLs to talk to each other, and they never wanted to talk to each other. So it took like a good month to finally get everything like sent and done with. I never want to do that again. It was really annoying for both of us. But, I mean, it's here now, but that is not the fun way. But also going to jail isn't fun, so there you go. That's a spring. Those are the guns all put together. Here it is again. I like to show it off. I will put a mag in just because it looks cool. Show what it looks like. there we go. And that's it with the Megan. See, I really like this, the coupler. And you can see the rounds in there. See how the rounds chamber actually. There is a live round in there. It's fine. I'm just checking if it's thing. There we go. I got it out. And it's safe again. I can do my best to show the chamber. It's clear. There's nothing in there. And we're safe. So yeah, it all works fine. It feels actually a lot more smooth because it would kind of hang up with rounds. So I think the little bit extra power to that spring compared to the normal one will do it a little bit of justice. But yeah, there we go. That is my thing. But I'm going to look for since this went a lot faster, I'm going to take a brief break here, and I'm going to look for those handguards, because I kind of want to put that handguard on, and I don't know where they put them, so I'm going to figure that out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I guess I'll do like a commercial break. Video producer. That's how I do this shit, right? Nope. That is not it. Creator dashboard. I don't get this. So I'm gonna run an ad break. I should be right back after it. So I will see you in like 2-3 minutes. Hopefully I'll find it. If not, I'll move right to Rainbow Six Siege because I have 50 of the loot things. I saved up for a long ass time, so I got 50 things to unbox. And then I'll play a bit of Siege until 8. So I will be back. Okay. There we go. Okay, I found it. I have found it. This is what I was looking for. So, it is nice and pristine, genuine Russian handguard. So I'm gonna go ahead and take apart that SAR one more time and put it back how I got it the day I got it. So, again, to do this, for everybody who kind of missed it or something, take off the sight, take off the dust cover, recoil spring, bolt, and you can see all nice and clear. You can see in there, nothing in there. And then so there's this lever here, right there. So you just pop that out. Ooh, it's a little bit stiff right now. And then so there's another lever right here, which I will have to kind of pry open. It is quite stiff. Oof. Damn. Hello, Big Mo. God damn, this thing is... There's my favorite tool with AKs is this mallet. So, quite literally as simple as just bashing the hell out of it. There you go, it's down. And then push it forward. And then there we go. The handguard retainer comes off. It's kind of loose there. And then replacing it as easy as putting this on, fitting it in there. I'll probably give it a little bit of a whack with the hammer in a sec here. So, handguard retainer fits snug into place there. And I will give it a whack just off the camera here. Just whack it into place. There we go. It's all on. That's okay, Big Mo. I appreciate you stopping by for any amount of time you can. So I will hammer this lever back it down. See, I guess I can kind of put it on, but it'll be a little loud. There we go. And new handguard is in place. And then, again, we put the gas tube back on. Simply just press it back in. Whoa, that's really nice and snug. And push that back down. There we go. And this thing's really wiggly. I gotta get a little retention spring in there. But yeah, just put that back down. Then, as I have shown before, you take the bolt, make sure the actual... Oh, shit. It is hard to do this kind of on camera, or in a way where I can get it all on camera. So you want to make sure this is all the way forward, and then put this in there, and then pull this back, and then with a little bit of force push it forward, and put the recoil spring back into its little notch, and then the dust cover. There we go. It's all nice and snug there. And again, as I always like to do, functions check. And I return this into its rightful position. Ah, shit. No! Check on that. There we go. Oh, why did I do that? There we go. And it's back into its place. So, there we go. This is how it looks now. Looks like a boring AK. And I'll put the mag in, show you what it looks like. Safety back on. There we go. Just a plain old AK. As it should be. At least this should be. Also, I forgot. I got this thing. Big drummy boy. I don't really want to load that. It sucks. And I don't think... Well, I mean, it was reliable enough last time I used it. Yeah, big drummy boy. But they're a real pain in the ass to load. They're not fun. They're fun to shoot, though. And they do work. So, the dong is off. That is the dong. It is... It was like this when I got it. They're hard to find now. They're really expensive. I got it for a good price, like $35. People are selling these for, like, way too much. And this one was, like, already charred to hell. But it still works. It still looks nice. I just like changing things up. I'll probably put it back on in a couple months. But for now, I just wanted my old AK look. And I guess that is the end of the stream. If you want, I guess, fire it. Not on stream today. I'll see how I can, like, logistically set up a range day. But this is also, I guess I should show it off. This is my Makarov. This thing, very loaded right now. Because sometimes you carry it. Normally it's in its holster here. So I'll pop that round out. There we go. A little 9mm Makarov, 9x18. And yeah, it's clear there. Lock it back. There we go. I really like this thing. It's very, like, pristine condition. Like, we got this for such a good price. I think it was like 400-ish when we got it. I can't remember. But for, like, a genuine, like, Izmash Makarov, this is insanely, like, good condition. Like, almost unfired. Like, I think we were the first person to fire it. First people. Izmash. Yeah, but it's got markings, 1976. It is nice. It's very nice, clean trigger. Again, it's clear. There's nothing in there. And boop. It's very nice in single action, but double action is extremely painful. But it is an older gun. For what it is, it's very nice. And very pretty gun, too. So, I'll put it back into its condition. It's looking at the webcam, but technically that is a safe position. And I put the round back in. I hope that didn't come off as threatening. That wasn't its intention. It was just the webcam is not in a direction that will hurt anybody. Well, I mean, least likely. So that is the safest direction I have right now. So yeah, that's my gun stream. Those are my gun. I guess I could show off the other gun. The Glonk. Yeah, as well as our Glonks. So, this is other Glonk here. This is a 19. It's like the gamer Glock. This is what we have next to our bed for, like, home defense. Just because it's small. Most of our guns are in the safe. Except for the stream, I kind of took them out. But this is what we have next to our bed. And this is what I use for at the range and stuff. Because it's chunky. So we got this really nice holster for it. And there it is, a gamer Glock. It is one in the chamber. Because it is a home defense gun. And it's got the Hollow Sun. It's got the gamer slide on, the gamer Zev slide. So it's got like the cutouts in the side, all the grip, extra grip. It's all really unnecessary. And we got the nice sights. We got the extended tritium sights, and the Hollow Sun, which you might be able to see the dot. It's a little dim right now, I believe. Yeah, it's just dim. Yeah, but there's a dot there. The dot is like cheating. And then I got this Surefire on. It's very bright. See, bright. Can't see anything. My husband hates it. But yeah, so that is our normal Glock. And then this here is my tiny Glock. This is what I carry. My husband will carry this if he carries it all. This is what I carry. It's tiny. Got tiny little mag. Tiny little round. 380. That's the 380 here. This is the 9mm. And again, this thing's very tiny. The only thing, it's completely stock. The only thing that's different is the iron sights are changed to have tritium sights, because I don't really like the standard Glock sights. They're not very good. So I shoot much better with different sights. That's the only thing I ever want to change with a Glock. Is the sights. And they're actually really bad. They're like 50-cent plastic sights. Like you can bend them if you put a little bit too much pressure on. So it's a very good thing to change them. But I think they know that's the first thing everybody changes. So it's not a big deal. And they work okay enough, but yeah. So I'll put that back into how I normally carry it. But yeah, those are my firearms. This is a firearm stream. Occasionally, whenever I have to change something out, I will put that on stream for everybody. And I don't have any more work to do until I get the Zenico furniture, in which I'll show how to hammer the shit out of an AK. Because really all it is taking a big ass hammer and smacking it into place. And I'll also be changing the stock, so that is different on a 5.5mm AK. You gotta hammer out a pin. Yeah, it's all hammered. So I'll put this back into its holster. And there we go. There it is. And you can see, there's my name right there. For God forbid if the holster ever fell off somewhere. But mainly I have it to identify when I'm at the range and there's a bunch of guns on the table. But yeah, there we go. That is my first gun stream. I'm sorry it was a little bit, there wasn't a whole lot to show you. I just kind of showed everything else because it went way faster than I thought it would. But, I mean, spring changes are pretty simple. Those are all our handguns. If everybody seems to like this enough, I can do more of them. I'll probably do a poll. And yeah, now I'm gonna switch off to whatchamacallit, Rainbow Six Siege. So we'll get that going here. Because now I got a bunch of text open. And I gotta change it. Stream info. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm just opening Siege. It takes a bit. Yeah, so did everybody enjoy that for what it was? I'm sorry it was a little bit less hurting myself than I thought, but I hope it was, you still learned something. Also, yeah, this holster looks awful because I just have some, like, the edges are very sharp, so I just put some moleskin around it so it doesn't jab my leg when I sit down. And then there's a little Tamamo there. And also look at my tattoos, they're cool. There's a Yagi, there's a White Mage, and there's Tamamo-chan. I love them. Yeah, I'll be doing an opening now. Opening thingy. There we go. So now I'm back to Siege. I'll play a couple rounds of Siege, and then after opening 55 packs, or 54 I think. I don't think I got the 55th in time. Yeah, 54. Crunch. I'm still hungry. Now let's go. Let's open all these packs. Headphones? Can you hear the game? I thought I muted it. So you can't really hear anything yet. Yeah. Crunch. The headphones aren't going to change the crunch. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm getting nothing. Normally I get even cooler stuff just when I'm opening one at a time, but God forbid I get 50 of them, I get nothing. Oh my god. It's horrible. Yo, that's cool. I don't know what's rare in this. I should have waited until Rosalind's here, but... Again, thank you for everybody who showed up to the gun stream. I hope it was not gonna get me banned from Twitch. If anybody wishes to play Siege with me too, you're welcome to. Just ping me on Discord and let me know in the chat. Damn, I'm really getting nothing. Burple. Thank you, Marusio. If enough people liked it, I'll do more. I think that was the first virtual gun tuber stream, so maybe I'm innovative. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that. I mean, besides like saved YouTube videos, I've never seen it live. But it went much faster. It was mostly me looking for stuff. It took me so long. Oh my god, I just keep getting Grim Sky. Yeah, unboxing, I could understand, but this is just like gun maintenance. I'll do gun cleaning streams after ranges too. Just with some nice music. Talk to people while doing it. Cause it's kind of cozy. I like to clean guns just because it's, I don't know, you're just working on something. quietly. ASMR gun stream. And people have like, yeah. People like to make guns look scarier than they are, but really they're just like any tool. It's just like any hobby. And you gotta care for them, you gotta work on them, you gotta know what you're doing. As long as you're doing everything safely, it is a perfectly normal thing to like. I don't really think anything really political about it. To have to explain it. It's like people collecting cars. There's people who like to work on their cars all day. It's the same thing with guns. There's no like weird obsession. There's no like weird psychology behind it. It's just something I enjoy. Chip crunch. God damn, I'm getting absolutely nothing. Oh, frame skipping. I'm getting stuff I already have now. Tank. Tonk. Is the stream doing okay? Or is it kind of lagging? Apparently there's lots of frame skipping. Oh, I wonder what it is. Or I guess it's just the internet. I'm just hitting enter at this point because I'm getting nothing. But that's kind of cool. Even though it's common. I open Blood Orchard. Please, for the love of God, give me something cool. GIGN. Bruh. Purple. I don't know what's important. I'm just waiting for something to be gold. That maybe it's not even gold you want. Duplicate. I wonder if at some point this just ends up like the Danganronpa. Like, you just get duplicates over and over again. Maui. And that was a whole load of bullshit. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. Now I know I have 5 viewers. But I will play some Siege. Again, anybody wants to ping me and we can play a bit. I'll play till 8 and you can watch me get really mad. However, I'm going to reset the stream very quickly because I'm having some frame rate issues or frame skipping issues. That'll be a quick sec.